DJI Mini 3 Pro owners with this RC controller have all been screaming out for one thing: the ability to take this drone up in the air, take a photo, download it to the RC controller and share it straight to social media. And until now that has actually not been possible, except now it is. So let's get into it. I've been having a really good play because I was just adamant that there must be a way to use this controller to be able to post your work, such as a quick snap you have taken with the Mini 3 Pro, straight to Facebook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you in this video exactly how you do it. So please do stick around to the end and make sure you watch all the other video so you don't miss a vital step. So now the drone's unpacked, let's go put it up in the air and let's go take a photo of something just so we've got a subject to work with. So as you can see, we've got a message there that says Wi-Fi and Bluetooth have automatically been disabled to ensure transmission quality. Okay, this is important, so we're going to need to refer back to this later, but for now let's go take a photo. So let's click OK on that and let's fly out. Now of course it doesn't need to be anything spectacular, it just needs to be a photo. So if I just spin this round, okay, we've got a sign here that says warning, gas main. Lovely. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just center that, click into photo. Okay, we don't need to mess around too much. All right, let's just click the screen. I'm going to slightly underexpose the image, just so we've got more to play with later on, if of course I wanted to edit it, but of course I don't. So what I'm going to do is just take that photo. Okay, then of course we've got something to work with. So if you was wondering, as you can see on screen, why we have such a long battery life, that is because on this flight I am using the Intelligent Flight Battery Plus, okay, which DJI have not sold to Europe, but I have got hold of one. And as you can see, we get so much longer flight time. Now if you want to see my review on that battery, you can do so, and I will leave a link to the video at the end of this one, so do go check that out. So let's quickly land the drone and I'll show you exactly what to do next. Right, so we've retrieved our drone and this of course has got the photograph I have just taken. So what I'm going to do is just leave the drone turned on and just put it to a side for a second. We're going to just revert back to our controller there. So what we're going to do is we're going to click the album, and if we look at this photo here, which is the one we have just taken, what we're going to do is we're going to hit this in the bottom corner, download that. Okay, as you can see, that is now downloaded to the device. Of course, you need to make sure you have a memory card in this controller for all of this to work, and you need to make sure, of a little tip, that you have actually formatted that SD card in this controller as well to enable the menu that I'm going to show you next. So now we've done all of that, we are technically done with the drone. So what we can do is just simply turn it off. There we go, that's off. And we now no longer need that. Now what we need to do now is click out of there. And this is where your mobile phone comes back in. So of course, to be able to do the next step, you are going to need a mobile phone hotspot. So this is my mobile phone. And once again, if you do not know what setting up a hotspot actually does, I have covered this in a video. So of course, I will leave a link to that one again at the end of this one. So if you don't know how to do this step, okay, watch that video and it'll guide you through it. And then what we need to do is then go back to our controller screen and turn it back on Wi-Fi. If you remember earlier when we took off, the app automatically turned Wi-Fi and Bluetooth off. We need to manually turn it back on. Now as you can see on screen, we have got this option here in the settings where it says SanDisk SD card. Now what I'm going to do is select this menu here, okay, where it says SanDisk SD card. Now that is going to present you with the screen you can see now. So at the top we've got images, audio, videos, documents. This is the recent files option, okay, and at this moment we cannot actually see anything, and this is quite strange, but bear with me. Now if we go and click our images tab, okay, we now get a list of photographs that of course we have actually taken using this. And for some bizarre reason, DJI do not actually display the thumbnails, which is really frustrating, but of course it is there. Now we know the last photo we took is this one right here, okay, because of course if we tap it, that is indeed our photo. So what I'm going to do is, this is the important step, so I'm going to press and hold on screen. Then I'm going to hit the three dots in the corner, and then I'm going to hit copy to, and then it will automatically open up this downloads box. So let's go ahead and click copy. There we go. Now we are copying one item. If we scroll down, you can see that is copying file. It was at 0% and it is now completed. So now we've taken those steps, we've gone completely back out of all those menu systems. We are back on the screen, which you will be familiar with. So this is where all the fun part comes in and where the secret part comes in. So if we go to Profile and hit DJI Store, now this has loaded up the DJI website. Now you can browse this DJI website, okay, to buy a product, or of course you can use it to check your account or any orders or anything like that. But that's not what we're interested in. So I'm just going to clear that. And then what I'm going to do is scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page. And now we're there, you can see down at the bottom, we have some social media links. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, for example. And what's really cool is you can even use this RC controller to browse videos on YouTube if you did not know that already. All you need to do is hit that YouTube social media link. And then of course you can check out awesome YouTubers like the one you can see on screen. And whilst you're here, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and hit that bell notification to be notified whenever I post one of my upcoming videos, and hopefully we can grow my channel together, and I do appreciate all of your support. But what we're going to do on this one is just concentrate on Facebook. So now we've loaded up Facebook, as you can see, that is actually going to take us to the login screen. Now, if you haven't logged in already, it will prompt you to put your details in. But of course, I already have. So all I'm going to do is click the login button. Now, as you can see, once you do log in, it will take you to the Facebook DJI page, again, where you can browse the DJI Facebook page, photos, whatever you want, or of course the store to buy products. However, if we look at this arrow where it says DJI and click back, you have got access to your own Facebook. So all you need to do, okay, let me just quickly find a group. There we go. So we've got the DJI Mini 3 Pro group. Okay, so let's go to that one. All right, this is run by Jasper Ellens. Most of you know this guy, of course. Okay, and where it says write something, we're going to click into there. I'm going to click where it says photos, and then what we're going to do is we're going to click gallery, and as you can see, we now then have the photo that we actually took. So we've selected the item, that is now adding it to the post. So now we've done that, let's just write a little note saying posted with DJI RC controller. This should hopefully raise some interest. Let's go ahead and click post. Okay, uploading your post, posted. That is the live photo, and of course, at the time you are watching this, you can of course go search for me on this group and you will see this photo. So do go give it a like. So there we have it. We have used the combination of the DJI Mini 3 Pro and the RC controller on location to take a photo and then post it to a social media platform for all to see. And using this method, you can of course post to Instagram as well. You can post on your own timeline on Facebook. The opportunities are endless. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. Do hit that thumbs up button, and of course subscribe if you're not already, and please do share this video to all of your fellow drone flyers for those that might want to do this process. Until next time, see you again soon.